What's up, guys? We'll give it a few minutes for everyone to join, and then we'll get started. Let's see. What did everyone trade today? What's up? What's up? What's up, Tom? Cameron, what's good, bro? Been a long time since I did one of these. What's up, Bear? What time is it there? What's up, everyone? So we'll give it like a few minutes for everyone to join, and then we'll start from there. What's good, Sam? How did everyone trade today? What do you guys trade? Dare, TYHT, Dare, yeah. What's up, Dino? What is up, everyone? Let me just tell everyone that I started. What's up, what's up, what's up? STNE. Tom, what'd you trade? Best day ever. Good shit, man. We'll probably give it a few. What's up, Tosh? Yeah, I was debating going and getting like a haircut today or something, but I said, fuck it, I'll just keep it the way I am. What's up, Davron? What's up, man? Such good vibes already. VX, RT, and TYC. Good shit, man. Keep up the good work, Tom. So we'll give this like another few minutes, and then I'll get started. I know I started a little bit early, but I was kind of hyped, so fuck it. Steak Tuesday, nah, man. I've been having steak like every single day, and I gotta really cut it down. I went to the doctor, and he's like, bro, you can't be fucking doing that. And, you know, I did really well for like a week, and I stopped eating steak for like a week, and then I just went on a binge. I had Korean barbecue 2 days ago. I had steak the day before. I think we're gonna go get tacos tonight or something like that. What's the most I made in 1 day of trading? In just 1 day, I think it was like 140 grand. Yeah, so we'll give it a few more minutes and then we will start. I know I said 4:30, but you know, I kind of got excited. So I'm gonna wait till like 4:35 and then probably start it. So we'll do like a quick Q&A or something like this to kind of pass the time. Oh, has anyone ever been to Mykonos? I'm going to be there in July for July 4th. So if anyone wants to kind of come and meet up with me, I would love to kind of be there. I'll buy you drinks. Let's all hang out. Did I get short on the intraday offering? No, VXRT, I kind of missed it. I'm actually going to talk about that today. It's kind of funny how the death line, also coincided with the offering too. So we'll start in a few. What's up, Bao? Yeah, I've never been to Greece. Yeah, Bear, if you could fucking make it, that'd be great. I was actually thinking about going to Istanbul and Greece, but, you know, my friends didn't want to really do that. I look healthy? Man, I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. And it's just because, like we were talking about today, that 11 a.m. rule that we're speaking of. I've eliminated so much stress from my trading by just fucking stopping to trade at 11 a.m. I'm making a decent amount of money. I am avoiding the zombie moves, and bro, like, I stuck around for the offering. It's like that day, remember on SLNO when I told you to leave and I made money, and then today I left and you made money. Yeah, Bear, come. I'm gonna be at an Airbnb in Mykonos, so you're more than welcome to stay with us if you need a place. We got plenty of room. Vancouver. Yeah, I've actually never been to Vancouver. I think Bao was there. We'll give it a few more. We'll give it a few more minutes, and then we'll start it up. How do you guys like the MIC banner? Zombie hour, yeah, man. If you just avoid zombie hour, and if you're a short seller and you avoid zombie hour, you're making a great amount of money because, you know, this just goes back to me tracking my statistics. And my statistics tell me that I lose money after 11 a.m. So why am I sticking around to try to make money with a low percentage? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I can make money if I stay past 11 a.m., but the odds are not in my favor at that point. I'll give it like another minute and then I'm going to start. It's such a beautiful day in New Jersey, man. It's like, I think because like I look a little bit better and I feel a lot better because there's some sunlight outside. And, you know, I'm used to the rain and I'm used to the snow and I'm used to fucking shitty weather, so that even if I have a sunny day and still 40 degrees, I just want to get outside because it just makes me happy. Yeah, I did watch the new Billions episode. I thought it was awesome. It kind of freaked me out how they had like Taylor dressing as like a woman, even though they are, oh, I don't know, it fucking confused me. I don't know, it was a little bit different. Yeah, so I'm gonna start walking again. The reason why I stopped is because fuck, man, it was snowing outside and it was so cold outside. I couldn't go outside, man. I just couldn't do it. But now that it's warm out again, now that there's some sunlight out again, I'm definitely going to be doing the walking recaps. Not only do they help me kind of get my mind right again, they help me fucking stay in shape, because my biggest flaw is that I don't really exercise. I eat really unhealthy and I really just don't have the discipline to exercise. It's just not something I'm really passionate about. I haven't found a reason to get passionate about it yet, but these walks are something that I really enjoy doing, that I like really think it's helpful for a lot of people. And, you know, I'm gonna start again. All right, fuck it, let's start. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this Instagram live is because, you know, on Sunday it was MIC's 7-month anniversary. And, you know, MIC, the whole idea of MIC was not just started 7 months ago on a random whim. You know what I'm saying? It was something that, you know, Bao and I discussed. It was something that me, Bao, and Tosh discussed. And, you know, the reason why we started MIC is because, you know, we were sick of all the bullshit out there. We were sick of all the fucking scam artists out there. We were sick of the vague furus on the internet that, you know, never show Phil, never show anything. So, you know, me and Bao came up with this idea that let's do something, and let's do something the right way. And the way that we're going to do it the right way is we're just going to give everyone everything. There's going to be no upselling. There's going to be no upcharging. There's going to be nothing like that. It's going to be you join, you get fucking everything. It feels like whenever you join a service, they're always kind of hiding the secret sauce, and they're always hiding the most important things until you pay $3,000-$4,000 for a DVD, or you pay like $5,000 to meet them. And Bao is not that type of person. You know, he's got the Ferrari, he's got the Lambo, he's got the fucking Maybach. He lives in a beautiful, beautiful mansion, but he found that after having all that money, it didn't bring him happiness. He found himself a little bit depressed. And when the year started, me and Bao were talking every single day. We talked every single day, but when the year started, there was like 2 or 3 months that I didn't speak to Bao once. And it's not because, you know, we had an argument. It was not because something went wrong. It's just, honestly, truthfully, he was like partying his life away. He was just kind of sick of everything and just started partying and partying and partying. And I think it really put a toll on him. And it really made him start to think like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I fucking on this planet? And then the whole idea of MIC came. And we both start to realize that money is not the object of life. Money is not why we're here on this planet. So we decided to start MIC. It was literally nonstop every single day, and Tosh was a major part of helping me with that. And the way that it happened was Bao really didn't believe that I would kind of take the lead on this stuff. So we did everything, and then we came to Bao and we were like, Bao, this is what we've kind of created. And here we are today, 7 months later, and you know, we have around 813 people in the room now. And, you know, this is not even our 1-year anniversary yet. We've thrown a meetup in San Jose. We've thrown one in Hawaii. We've thrown one in New York. We've thrown one in Dallas. We're going to throw one in Orlando, Chicago. We're going to go to Europe. I know Bao went to London. Like, we're trying to go everywhere and anywhere just to meet everyone, because we realize that, shit, man, if you are a trader, it's hard to find other traders. It's hard to find people that, you know, you can relate to. It's hard to find people that understand what the fuck you're talking about. And here we are in MIC, and everyone is there to help you. The culture is so that the culture was created so that people can help other people. There's never a day that a question in MIC doesn't get answered by at least one person. There's never a day that goes by that people are wondering like how to do something. People are like, shit, what is the first bounce? What is the zombie rule? What is all this stuff? There's over 270 videos for free in the video library whenever you join. There's 3 free DVDs, there's free everything, because our model was that we're not gonna rip you off. We're not gonna have you join and give us all your money and then you have no money to trade with. That's not how it works. The way that we preach is join MIC, study all the videos, start paper trading, and then once you confirm that you do have an edge, then that gives you the ability to start to use real money. So that's kind of my whole spiel about MIC and the 7-month anniversary. And it feels like we've been, doing this for 7 years now. 7 months has been literally the greatest 7 months ever. I wake up every single morning happy and excited and ready to help people. I'm awake at 4 or 5 in the morning and I go into the room and I'm just, all I have to say is early squad. And there's like 10, 15 people that just say, yo, what's up? Like, where are you from? This and that. And we're just talking in the morning. It's the real family that, I've never really had. I've never really had a trading family so helpful and so there for me, through the highs and the lows. So back to this whole Instagram live thing, trading has really evolved for me since 2018. So just a little bit of a backstory on my trading in 2018 and 2019 is, man, I had the best month ever in my trading career in January of 2018. And that kind of is where everything, took a turn for the better or took a turn for the worse, you could say. So let me start by showing you my January statement from 2018. How do I flip this? Okay. So let me just kind of give you a backstory. So back in January in 2018, borrows were really like an issue. I noticed that there was a lot of problems with trying to find a borrow. And I kind of asked around to some of the bigger traders and I kind of wondered like, hey, where are you getting the borrow from? Where is the best place to get these borrows from? And it turns out in January of 2018, it was E-Trade. So I opened up an E-Trade account and I put some money in there and here is the result. So as you can see, this is my E-Trade statement. This is the account number. I blocked out the other statements. This is my platinum guy. So whenever you have a large amount of money in E-Trade, they assign you someone to kind of help you out. And this is kind of what I did in E-Trade. I took that, $250,000 account as of December 31st. And by the end of January 31st, I turned it into $927,000. So just in January, I made $678,803. So that was fucking ridiculous. And I've never really shown anyone this statement before. I've never really shown anyone this whole thing because I felt like I didn't need to. But, let me kind of give some on that. So going into January, my mentality was, wow, I'm the fucking king of the world. I just made almost $700,000 in 1 month. And I thought to myself, like, wow, like, fuck, I could do anything I want. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of clouded my judgment. That kind of ruined my mentality, and that made me think to myself, like, fuck, I could size into anything now. I could fucking do anything I want. I'm invincible. Like, there's nothing that could stop me. Like, there's absolutely, bro, like, when you make that type of money and you think to yourself, when you make that type of money, you have to at least think to yourself, like, wow, I'm the shit, right? You think to yourself, like, I finally figured it out. I finally got it. And that's kind of where my mentality kind of started to skew in the beginning of the year. I started to kind of oversize into everything. I started to get a little bit too overconfident in things. And I found myself thinking to myself, if I made this much amount of money, not really even trying so hard, and, it wasn't one big trade. It wasn't fucking 2 big trades. It was like showing up to the market every day and making 30 grand a day. It was fucking amazing. And at this point, I wasn't talking to Bao because Bao was kind of doing his own thing. And I thought to myself, wow, like, I'm doing this by myself. Like, bro, I fucking got it made. Like, this is it. Like, fuck, I got it. So fast forward to, February, March, and April, and I'm finding myself trading. And I'm thinking to myself, if I'm just sizing into everything in January, and it worked. Fuck it, dude. Let me just keep doing that and see what happens, right? Let me just keep doing that. And that's kind of where my trading took like a downtrend a little bit. And I thought to myself, and the reason why that happened is because I was not following my rules. I had no real sense of risk anymore. I felt like I was invincible. I felt like I couldn't lose. And, I didn't have Bao as my trading buddy telling me to fucking slow the hell down. I didn't have someone to tell me, like, bro, just calm the fuck down and just take it slow for a little bit. Just because you made $678,000 in January doesn't mean that you have to fucking make that every single month. So fast forward a little bit, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, like, trading is going well, and, I want to start to take my trading to the next level. And I didn't really know what the next level was. I didn't really know what that meant. And one of the days I got a call from a guy named Mike Belfiore, and he basically called me and he's like, I've been seeing your blogs on Twitter and I've been seeing your P&Ls. Would you be interested in coming and talking to my traders for a little bit? And, I didn't know who this guy was. I didn't know he owned like his own firm or stuff like that. And basically I was just like, hey, if you buy me a steak, I'll fucking come and speak to any of your traders. I don't give a shit. And I went there and I was kind of blown away because I've never been in like a professional trading setting before. I never really knew what that was like. I never really knew what it was like to be surrounded by traders that are just fucking trading all the time, right? So I went there and I gave a talk there, and it was really, really good, and I had a great time doing it. And then what ended up happening is I went out with some of the guys after. I went out with some of their top traders, and basically we just went out to steak. And, Mike left the dinner and he just was like, have fun, do whatever you want to do. And I talked to some of the guys and I was like, what's the benefits of kind of trading not your own capital? What are the benefits of, working for a firm? And they said our locates are the best in the business. They said having access to technology is unbelievable. They said that we have the best trading psychologist, Dr. Brett Steenbarger, in the business coming to us every single week. And I was just like, fuck, like, I'm only at this, was it 2018? What was I, 23? I was 23 and I was like, fuck, I'm 23 years old and I have an opportunity to trade not my own capital, and I have an opportunity to be surrounded by traders that make $5, $6, $7, $8 million a year. I have the opportunity to be surrounded by the best trading psychologists in the business. So, after talking to Bao about it, I basically was just like, yeah, like he's like, bro, try it out. And worst case scenario, it doesn't work out. And so I started trading there. And they put me next to their best guy at the firm. His name is Shark. And Shark I have a massive amount of respect for that guy. That guy is literally who I think to be a very, very, very big, humble, respectable trader who not only makes a shitload of money, and I mean a fucking metric fuck ton of money, he's also very humble, and he was always willing to help me if I ever had any questions. And he kind of taught me the power of risk management. And the biggest thing that I've learned from Shark is that it doesn't matter how big your wins are, it matters how small your losses are compared to the wins. And what I'd seen him do is I've seen him make 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, $200,000 in a day, but his drawdowns are 10, 20, 30 grand. It's unbelievable. So I had to kind of see that to learn what was really possible. So fast forward in SMB, and I met Dr. Brett, and I had the opportunity to meet a bunch of like these. What they do is they have a lot of junior traders. So what they do is they teach these junior traders from the ground up how to trade on a paper trading account for like 6 months, and then they put them live with real capital. And each new guy is assigned to a senior trader that is a profitable trader that helps them. So I got assigned a guy named Jacob, and I've been teaching him as much as I could, and we started working together, this and that, and it was really, really fun. So let me kind of show you. So this is my TraderView account from January 2018 to, I put it to April 1st of 2019. I just put it from beginning of 2018 to kind of where we are now. And you can see this is my name. So total gain losses is, again, from January to now is around $607,000, which is not bad. I mean, it's all right. I mean, the thing is that I still have like a lot of work to work on. You know what I'm saying? My average losing trade is still a little bit bigger than my average winning trade. My win rate is great, 73%. So anytime I get into a trade, there's a 73% chance that I'm going to make money. You know, these are some of my fees that I kind of paid, but, you know, it kind of sucks. But that's kind of stats from 2018 to where we are now. And, you know, it's good and it's great, but, you know, the thing that I want to do is I want to kind of go back and realize, you know, what were my biggest losses and what were my biggest wins and what can I kind of do to improve on that. So this is one of my biggest losses that I had, and let me pull that up right now. So it was on IZEA on October 4th, and I lost $56,000, called almost $57,000. And these are kind of like all my fills that I had on it. I could scroll down, but whatever. So back, and I said to myself, okay, why did I lose this much amount of money on IZEA? What the fuck happened? Like, what was I doing, you know? So going back to this, I found that the reason why I lost so much money on IZEA was front side. I kept fucking talking. I kept fucking shorting front side. It was day one, and I thought to myself, I know the way this stock trades. I know everything about this setup. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking day one. I could just size into it and nail it. So that was kind of my biggest issue. My biggest issue was I was not being fucking loyal to my rules. I was not being loyal to my risk rules that I had set in place for myself. If I told myself that I'm not allowed to be trading front side until it's under VWAP, and I was trading front side, I kept losing. So all of these losses, I had so many unnecessary losses because I was trading the front side of the move. And, you know, it kind of took me and Bao until fucking last week to recognize that we need a system for front side trading. We had everything in mind and everything just seems so simple, but we lacked that system for day one. So that's kind of where we came up with this death line. Obviously, this death line isn't anything new. Obviously, this is not something obviously, this is something not really crazy. It was just a matter of fighting the trend, man. It was just a matter of fighting the trend. So let me show you some examples of the death line, and then I'm going to kind of continue everything else. So VXRT today. VXRT. If you look at this chart, we identified the backside as this line here. Once it broke this support, we confirmed that it was the backside. So look at what happened. It breaks this support, and it just so happens that right after it breaks the support, it has an offering, and it never comes back. As long as you just waited and shorted on this support break, you're making money. Here's another example, ALT. ALT was another great example, and we recognized that, you know, the support level was this 365 level. Once this 365 level broke, look, it never came back. So if you just wait and short these breakdowns, that's kind of where the money has been on day one. Or what's the other one? Dare. So Dare was another great setup. This is, again, we identified the death line as 250. And give me a sec. And how did we come up with 250? This is the level that we saw on Dare, right? This is what I saw as the big support line. And if this support level broke, that was kind of the backside. So look what happens. It breaks that support and never comes back. It doesn't even test it again, right? Here's another example. Like, this is just fucking ridiculous because why did it take us so long to realize this shit? You know, we drew the support as 375 on SLNO, and we said that as long as it's above this 375 level, it's not a touch, right? So it breaks this 375 level and limits down and doesn't fucking come back. THLT. Or was it THLT? What was that ticker? TYHT, sorry, TYHT. You know, we identified the backside as this, 155 level. And look at exactly what happened. It breaks 150, and then at the open, where does it hit? Right? Where does it hit? The high is 157, and the line is 155. And it fucking goes all the way down. So, this is kind of the stuff that we've been showing I see every single day. What we've been doing is we've been having a process now for day one. Day two shorting, easy. Very, very easy. The lines are already set up and everything is kind of there in place. But day one shorting, we needed a better process. We needed a way to kind of identify when this was over. And you know what we've been doing now, what me and Bao have been doing now is we've been first in the morning identifying the death line. So what we do is we identify the death line, and what I do is I write it down. I write it down and I put a post-it note on my screen, and I say to myself, okay, if I see this level break and we identify this with a sober state of mind, meaning that we were not in a trade when we were identifying this stuff, and it breaks that level, that's my trigger. We want that trigger to say, okay, it's time to short now. So that's kind of what we've been doing, and it's been really, really unbelievable. So back to what I was saying. So I went back and I analyzed my biggest losses, and that was it. Day one was my biggest losses, so we came up with a system for it. Now here's the fun part. You know, what were my biggest wins, right? What were my biggest wins? And, you know, I love sharing this because it not only me, but it's the truth. So this was on IGC and MBEV. You know, I made 119,000 on MBEV and I made 20 grand on IGC, almost $140,000 in one day. And that was a sector play, right? That was a sector play. And let me just show you the other P&L as well. And this was literally the day after. You know, the day after I made another 100 grand, right? So, you know, this wasn't an accident. This wasn't because I got lucky. This was anything because that. Because here, if you look at this, it's just, man, these are the ones that I make the most money on. These are the ones I make the most money on. These ones that go fucking parabolic are the ones that I make the most money on. Not the fucking bullshit day-to-day. The day-to-day stuff, I make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, which is great, fantastic money. But the big gains are from this shit. And that brings me to BPTH. So BPTH is exactly that setup. If you look at this, the stock went fucking parabolic from $2 to $74, right? These are the setups. Actually, it's been 5 years now, Bao. Its 5-year anniversary was in February. But yeah, I've been doing this for 5 years now. Anyway, so these are the setups that I make the most amount of money. These are the setups that I do the best in. So fast forward to BPTH. You know, I wasn't interested in this day one kind of fucking ridiculous move. You know where I made my money? This fucking day. This fucking day when it went red. And let me see if I could kind of show you what I was kind of thinking. So something that really helped me is recognizing that some of these big plays, when they have the red day, when they have the first big red day after the massive run, is when they kind of give it back the easiest, right? So recognizing that, I fucking attacked. And that's what Bao says. Bao says that there is a way to level up in trading. You don't use size in everything. You only use size when the opportunity presents itself. And for me, I saw an amazing, fantastic opportunity in this BPTH, and I fucking capitalized because it all made sense. So this is the BP trade. You know, this is my statement from March 8th, and you could see that there's commissions, there's ECNs, there's SEC fees, and on that day I made $70,000. And as a total, you know, it wasn't just BPTH. I traded SBOT and I made $1,000. I traded SEAL and I made $6,800. I traded TNXP. I made fucking $7,000. I traded TROV. I made $4,000. And as you could see, the biggest part of this day, the biggest fee that I had was short locate. I had to pay almost $30,000 to locate BPTH. But if I'm making money that I'm making on it, then who the fuck cares how much I'm paying? It's the cost of doing business. So BPTH, I think that day was the biggest day I had in 2019. I think it was like $92,000 or $90,000. It was great. It was fantastic. Obviously, like, making that type of money is great. I'm kind of numb to it now. I didn't really care. I went and I had Chick-fil-A right after. But the key was that it was proper process. It was proper planning. There was no anticipation. I waited for it to confirm. I let it do its thing, and then I attacked. So, also, if that isn't enough, if that BPTH trade isn't enough, here are my exact fills for everything. So, this is my exact fills from the beginning of the day. My routes, the quantity, the price, and if you're interested, you could see it all. There is Let's see how many lines of fucking things are on. We're on line 1300, and these are all my fills for everything. So if you're interested and you want to see my exact fills for that massive trade, you could check this 1400 line spreadsheet. You could enjoy it. I'll make it available for MIC guys only. So if you want to see all the trades and all the ECN fees and all the rebates and all that stuff, you could check through this 1400 lines of fills that I have on it. So you guys could enjoy that. I just really don't care about it, but you guys can all check that out. Next, that trade was fantastic. That trade was great. And, it put me in a right mindset. But what happens next, right? What happens next? If you're making that type of money, you have to also recognize that you are in the right market, right? You are in the right market. So something that is important to me and something that I need to kind of mention more about is that there's going to be certain times in the market where it's going to be slow. There's going to be certain times in the market where shit's not going to be fun. It's like you're going to be squeezing water out of a rock, and you're going to feel like, am I trading poorly? Is it just the setup? Is it just the market conditions? What was it? Why is the market getting slow, right? Excuse me. And what I recognized is, when the market is slow, that's not a problem for you. That's not something that you're doing wrong. That's not something that's flawed in your system. It's just there's going to be certain times when the market is hot and there's going to be certain times when the market is cold. And what you have to do is this. You have to recognize when the market is cold to slow down, to size down, to take it slow. And when the market is hot, to fucking push it, man. If the market is hot like it is right now, where we got shit like ALT and SLNO and TROV and fucking DARE and all this fucking crazy shit, you would be a fool if you did not capitalize on that opportunity. So for me, I recognize that, okay, the market is hot again. The market is fucking on fire again. So what am I going to do? I'm going to capitalize. And this is the last thing that I'm going to kind of show. This is my statement from March of 2019. This is my statement from March. And the reason why I'm showing a statement is because I'm showing how important it is to attack big when the market is hot and to slow down when the market is cold. And all of these numbers that I'm about to show are with me leaving at 11 a.m. every single day, trading from 9:30 in the morning to 11 a.m. So you could see that I traded 1.7 million shares in March for a gross profit of $187,000. Commissions of $2,000, ECN fees, SEC fees, all this shit, for a net profit of $182,000 for March. I had locate fees of about $53,000, so about net I'm at $128,000 just for March. So these are all real numbers. These are all fucking the real thing. But the truth of the matter is, I'm showing you that it's important hard when the market is hot and to slow down when the market's not. So yeah. Gross in March, I'm up $182,000. Net, I'm up $128,000. Fantastic money. The key is, though, that I recognize the market is hot. And if April is not as hot as March is, then I'm not going to fucking size up the way I am. I don't give a shit. But I'm telling Bao every single day, I am leaving at 11 a.m. because my statistics tell me that I lose fucking money after that point. So it's been working for me. I feel less stressed. I feel happier. And MIC has made me a better trader. MIC has made me a better person because it takes times like this and it takes educational moments to recognize that shit. Okay, if I'm losing so much on day one, that means that we need a system to fix day one. And now we have a system. We have the death line. We have the death line in place. So now that we have the system for day one, it's fucking unstoppable, man. It's fucking unstoppable. So I'm going to bring it to kind of my final point on this Instagram live, and then I'm going to kind of wrap it up. So all these great things are happening and everything is going really well, and MIC is this and all this other stuff. So I was kind of put at a crossroads, right? So before I kind of continue, I just kind of want to say that there was a point in my trading career that I had to make a choice, right? I had to make a choice right now. And I was approached by the guys from SMB, the senior guys from SMB, and they approached me on Thursday last week, and they basically gave me a choice. And they said, if you want to take your trading to the next level, we're going to give you a choice. And that choice is you need to choose between SMB full-time or MIC full-time. And, coming from their perspective, I totally understand what their mentality is. Their mentality is, we're giving you all this capital and we're doing everything we can to kind of help you, yet you're a little bit distracted because you're still doing MIC. And they're a P&L desk. They want traders to be successful. They want traders to make the most amount of P&L possible. But, when they see me focusing a lot of my time on MIC, and when they see me leaving at 11 o'clock in the morning, it kind of discourages them. So I think they kind of reached a point where they said, if you want to take your trading more seriously, you have to choose between SMB and MIC. And I asked them if there was any real middle ground for this choice. I asked them if there was, if they had room to wiggle and maybe we could come to a compromise. So after kind of a couple of days of negotiation, we couldn't really come to a compromise. So it is with kind of like a heavy heart that I'm saying that I quit SMB Capital, and I didn't leave on a bad note. I didn't leave on a negative note. I didn't leave with animosity. I didn't leave with anyone. I'm still talking to Jacob, the kid that I'm mentoring. I'm going to get steaks with Boris and Carlton, the risk manager. Me and Swang talk every day still. Me and Shark are still good friends. So there was never any animosity or never any hate. I just had to choose between, growing the community that mattered to me, or just kind of trading with no social media, no Instagram, no Twitter, no MIC, no nothing like that. And it was a really hard choice, and I felt really emotional, and it was really, really difficult for me. And I learned so much from SMB, and I'm so, so grateful for them giving me a chance. I'm so, so grateful for Bella and Carlton and Steve and Andy and all those people giving me the opportunity to trade with them. But, I had a conversation with Dr. Brett before I made this decision. And Dr. Brett knows everything about me. He knows all the details about me. He knows everything and anything, because there's that doctor-patient confidentiality and stuff like that. So I told him, I'm like, Brett, here's my choice. My choice is MIC or SMB, and the community matters so much to me. And I kind of start tearing up, and I told them that, I love trading, and trading matters to me, but helping other people is where my passion is. I don't want to make $5, $6, $7, $8 million a year like Shark or Swang and be stressed. I'd rather help these guys, and that's it. That's all that I want. I just want to help these people. And I woke up every day and I was happy, and I told Brett, and I was like, how can you expect me to give up something that makes me happy? How can you expect to make me give up why I'm alive? How can you expect me to give up what brings me true happiness? And he's like, when I was at your age, I had a choice as well. And my choice was give up the community and give up writing things that I was writing to start working for hedge funds and to start pursuing that part of my career. And he said, although I don't regret my decision, I'm still curious about what if or what would have happened. And you should never feel like what if or what would have happened. And, again, I'm grateful to SMB. They are amazing, amazing, amazing firm. They run a clean shop. Their education is great. Everything is great. I have nothing but good things to say about Bella and Steve and Carlton and Boris and Jacob and Swang and Shark and Raf and all these guys. I learned a lot, and it was definitely great. And I'm definitely still going to be sending my monthly reviews to Bella for, comments and feedback. But, I had to make the decision that was right for me. I had to make the decision that made the most sense to me. So here I am, back to kind of how things were. And, I like it. I'm excited. I'm spending a lot more time answering questions. I'm going to be spending a lot more time doing these walks. And, I'm just grateful that, I had that opportunity to be trading in a professional setting and learning how so many new strategies and so many new tactics. And, I'm happy, I'm grateful, and I'm excited for this new chapter in my life. And, MIC means everything to me. MIC makes me happy. And I had to choose happiness over choosing the money. It's that simple, man. So, this Instagram Live was really, really fun. And it made me really, really happy to kind of talk about this stuff. But, I'm just really excited to get back to walking outside. I'm really excited to get back to helping people and having more time to do this. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I want to talk about today. I'm really, really glad and really thankful that you guys are all here to kind of share this with me. And, I hope these statements and I hope everything and I hope these examples really shed a light on a lot of things. So yeah, I'm still trading. It's not that I'm just trading not their capital anymore. That's it. It's as simple as I'm just not trading their capital. So that's it, guys. So I'm probably just going to wrap this up unless there's like some quick questions. But, you know, thanks for everything, guys. Like, thanks for everything. Like, truly, MIC's my family. You guys are my everything. I'm always on the Slack app, always looking at stuff. And, you know, I just want to say thank you to everyone that makes MIC so great. Thank you to everyone that brings me happiness. You know, I've never really felt what true happiness felt like until, you know, Bao told me that it comes from helping people. And it just makes me really happy that now I could wake up every single morning and do what I love while also helping people. So if you have any questions, we'll do like 5 minutes for questions. That's it. Love you guys, man. I was using Dash Trader. I'm not allowed to say what account I was using. There's a bunch of NDAs and stuff like that. Thanks for all the love, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up and put it on YouTube. Thanks again for everything. Have a great day.